guys, welcome to another episode. Today we are on the way to go look at a 1979 Fiat 124 Spider. It is a black car, I think, but this one is supposed to be a total project. And so it turns out that this car is at the same property where Andy, my friend from last episode, I'll make sure to drop it up here, where his car was. The guy had this in the back behind his fence of his house. So we're on the way back to that house to go take a look at this car. Apparently the guy's moving out of the country and he needs to make the room to get rid of these or something along those lines. So we're on the way over there. We're gonna take a look, and this very well could be the next project, but that doesn't mean it's gonna happen, but it very well could be, as long as it's something that is salvageable and savable. You know, not all of them are. So we're gonna take a look, we're gonna walk around it together. I haven't seen it yet, Andy hasn't seen it yet. So we're gonna go take a look at it together, do a walk around and see if it really is something that we can save and get back on the road. So let's get over there, I'll get you guys set up and we'll do a walk around and go from there. Hey guys, so we are back home. We picked up an 82, I thought it was a 79, but it's an 82 124 Spider. There was a lot going on really fast, so I didn't bring the camera with me to show you guys where it was sitting and everything, but it was back behind his house where there was a fence, and we were able to take a good look at it. We rolled it out, did a walk around, and decided for what he was asking for it, it was a good deal, so we decided to jump on it. Now I'm going to show you guys how it got home real quick, with a quick, what do you want to call it, like a time lapse real quick, to show you guys that we got it here. It's black, so be ready for that. It's a black Spider 82. I'm gonna get this thing off the ramps, which we'll do at the end of that, and I will do a walk around with you guys because this is a big project. So let's get to that so I can get this all set up for you guys. Alright guys, now we are ready to take a quick walk around with you guys. Now this car is in complete pieces. The engine's not in it, the transmission's not in it. This is the definition of a true project. So the good thing is, I think we're gonna do that anyway, take it all out, and so the work's already been done for me. So I'm not gonna be mad about that. But I'm gonna step out here in this hot Texas sun, and we're gonna take a walk around it. It's right here, y'all ready? And there it is. Now, this is just how you see it now. There's a lot of pieces that are in the car. So this is an 82. It was originally a fuel injection car. A lot of the pieces are still here. I do have the chrome ring for this, so we've got that. I have the hood. It's inside the cab there. We also have a new windshield that came with it. This one's cracked, but we have a brand new windshield that has the frame, which is included. But the good thing is, this is all the original stickers here. All the original information for the car is still on it. So that is our engine bay. There's nothing in it, so it saves me a lot of the hassle of trying to figure that out. It's already out. And the plus side is, this is a factory air-conditioned car. Factory? Was it factory air conditioning aftermarket? Either way, It's got air conditioning, so we've got the compressor right there, and it spins. No problem, no resistance whatsoever. So we've got that, and the bracket. That's a big part of it. The bracket's included. So there are some parts missing here, but we are going to get those fixed up and installed. And this I thought was pretty funny. This is for your heater core. So if you wanted to turn off the heater inside, the circulation, you just flip the valve here and it would take it off for you. But I think that's going to come out. So we move into the interior. We've got a luggage rack in there. We've got the hood. There's a box full of pieces, the battery cover, the side mirror, air cleaners, all sorts of stuff. We've got the exhaust in here, the oil pan. We've also got the timing cover. So all the pieces seem to be here. We are missing a door card, but I have the glass for that window, so it's, or that door, it's right there. So the dash, typical, is cracked. It's all ruined, so that's unfortunate, but pretty common. And with our new windshield, we have a new mirror, so this one will be replaced, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And the top is in good shape. The plastic on the back is cut, but the top itself is in good shape, and the top opens nice and smooth. So that's a huge plus. Now as we move into the back, he's got this kind of cheesy chrome tip on it. That's going to come off. But you can see we've got the head here. We've got the transmission, a new cross member, because the cross member that's in there has a cut in it. Looks like from a Sawzall or a grinder or something like that. So we've got a new cross member in here. All of our fuel injection intakes here. And this is the prize right there, a gear reduction starter. That's big money on its own, so we've already made some money back with that. The other good thing is this is a 4th turbo wheel. These are turbo wheels. So it replaces that one there. We've got a set of 4, which is really desirable. These are really nice. I like them a lot. Probably one of my favorite wheels to go on these cars. So I really like those. I'm glad they're on it. The other thing that's different from the green one, Fiona, the green 78 I have, is these come all the way out. The 78, they recess in, so it's a little bit different. But it's got a lot of the chrome pieces are there, the shocks are there. So this car has a lot of potential. The body is in really good shape. There's no rust. There's only 2 spots of rust, and they're right along the transmission tunnel in here, right underneath that red carpet that someone threw in there. So it's going to be a quick patch job, not a big deal. But it's got all the door handles, it's got the trim, the rockers. Look at these rockers. Real nice. We've got a couple issues with some shopping cart incidents, so I like to call them. See the other side here. Look at this rocker. I mean, it's got a little indent there, but the chrome is all here. It's even got the plastic inlays in the wheel wells. So there's a lot of potential here. There's a lot of good stuff, and a lot of the parts are here. It's just a matter of getting them all organized and set. A little bit of paint issue here from the heat baking on this one corner panel, so we'll see how that goes. Now there wasn't a trunk on it, but I do have a trunk coming, so I already have a trunk lid on the way. Hopefully without a luggage rack, because I don't really care for it on this one. So this is the new project. So in the description, in the comments down there, let me know what you think. What should we do with this? There's a lot of opportunity. What are we going to do? We're going to go back to the original factory fuel injection and kind of go with the bumperless look to make it a little bit more aggressive looking. Are we going to go to a carburetor to make it more simple? Are we going to make this a sportier version? Or are we going to take all the internals from the green one that has a dual carbureted setup and put it all in here because the body is so much better? I don't know. You put in the description, or in the comments. Let me know what you think, and we will come up with a game plan with this. So I think I'm pretty happy with it. I paid a really good price for it. I'm satisfied with it. So let's see what we can do with it. Alright guys, so I've got you guys set up, but let's unload all those parts. We're going to lay them out. That way we can start cleaning them, labeling them, and knowing what we have and what we don't have. So let's zip through it and unload. our pieces laid out here, but we also have our fan on, so I apologize for the noise, but it is a hot one today. We're trying to get all that hot air out of here. So we're gonna go through our parts. These are just what I pulled out of here. We're gonna take a look at them real quick. We've got an alternator, a gear reduction starter. That one on its own is worth, $200, $250, so that's a good find right there. Got a transmission, it seems to shift okay, goes into gear without any issues. We've also got our thermostat housing, our new cross member to replace our cut one. I'll show you that. We've also got a box of what looks like the fuel injection pieces, ECU pieces, mirrors, there's a water pump, that chrome ring, the air box, looks like there's some gaskets down there. So that's a box of goodies. We've got our intake manifold with all the fuel injection pieces on top of it. Also got our head, which has got all the valves in it. It seems to be in pretty good shape. You can see just down where the thermostat sits. Nice and clean, no rust. Also got our valve, or our belt cover. And we've got our oil pan with the miscellaneous bolts and looks like tensioner and cover and all sorts of little stuff. I like the big hole in it. That's sweet. Didn't notice that. Well, that's all right. Which moves us on to the block. Now this one's going to need to be cleaned up. This one was not stored very well, and you'll be able to tell by the top surface here that it was not kept in the right kind of environment. So we're going to have to clean that up, hone it out, and see what we can do. But this may end up having to go to a machine shop just because of the way that it is. All corroded, and I mean, look at the back here, it's not very good. So it's a starting point. Supposedly there are new bearings in it, but at this point it doesn't really matter because it's been exposed the whole time, so that's no good. And we've got our exhaust manifold here with our downpipe. It's just a stock 4-2, not too bad. Could be worse, could be the 4-1, which is real bad. And we've got these awesome seats. Now these look like they're really new reupholstery jobs. They just need to be cleaned up. They just got some dust and stuff in there, but they're like a suede material, microfiber fabric material with the leather on top. So I'm not quite sure the background on these, but I thought they would look really cool with the black and the red in a black car. So I thought that was a good addition on that. And here's our back seat to match. We've also got that one window we were missing. We've also got our hood, the vent window for the driver's door, and the trim on the driver's door where the windshield wiper or the windshield comes up and down. What I did notice about the hood, if it's cool enough to touch now because it's been sitting in the hot sun, is that it still has the factory installation on it. And that's a really good find on it. It's got the hood hinges already, so that's pretty nice. Doesn't look like it's ever been taken off, so that's a plus. So let's go out to the car now we've got everything out of it. Like I said, we've got the turbo wheels, and there's a couple of little pieces in there I missed, but I've got a tan back seat, so I've got an extra back seat. I don't know what I'm quite going to do with that, but we'll see what comes of it. Then there's this awful cheapy red carpet that's in here. No center console. When I first came to look at it, there was a center console, but when I came back, all of a sudden there wasn't. I'm not going to ask any questions, but it's a little questionable, I guess. But so we've got this carpet in here. It looks like someone's done some work in here. We do have one hole there, and we have some more on the other side of the transmission tunnel there. Just small patch jobs, not a big deal. We'll see what we can come up with the center console. Maybe we'll make our own. Maybe that'd be something we can try. When we go to the top, ooh, that's hot. And it opens up nice and smooth. Seems to be in good shape, minus the back getting sliced. I don't know why this happens. Every one you see to go look at tends to have that, I guess, for theft. People just break into it, I guess. I don't know. But the back windows are in it, which is nice. But yeah, this top's in good shape. The dash, like I said, totally toast. No good on the dash. So, yeah. It's got some motor mounts in it. On top of the motor mounts already on the engine, so we'll take the best two of those. Just a lot to do. A lot to do. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of this episode. This is a new project, so hopefully everybody's just as excited as I am to get this thing rolling and get it started. We're going to start stripping it down and cataloging all the parts. I probably won't do a video on that, so there might be a little bit of time between now and the next video on this project, just to start getting everything stripped off and labeled. It's not very exciting content. All I'm going to be doing is taking off the parts, cleaning them in a parts washer, ultrasonic cleaner, things like that, and labeling it and putting it away. So there's not a lot of exciting content for you guys, but the project will be started. So let me know what you think. What do you want to see on this car? Do you want to see more of the stock setup? Do you want to see stock with a little bit of modern touch enhancements? Do you want to do a full custom, something like that on this? I mean, the opportunities can be endless on this. I want to see what you guys think, so make sure you guys put it in the comments below. Make sure you guys like this video, because that helps me out to help you out with more content. And as always, subscribe. I appreciate it. We are slowly climbing, and I cannot do it without you guys. Thank you so much, and until next time, we'll see you.